Western Cape Premier Alan Winde says his government can finally get to work dealing with South Africa's unfolding electricity crisis now that the regulations for the national state of disaster over energy have been published. And just as he did during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, Winde has promised to hold weekly updates on the state of electricity in that province. He says the Western Cape already has a plan, as eNCA's Ayesha Ismail reports.
3 years ago, the Western Cape started its blackout plan in response to the country's deepening electricity crisis. It's meant to be implemented when Eskom announces blackouts beyond stage 6. This is to make sure residents still have clean water, while hospitals and emergency services are able to operate. It's an evolving plan that's been accepted at a national level.
We will also bring that plan to this DigiCon, so we can showcase what the plan is, how we see actions that have to take place, communication plans, what happens when you get a total blackout, how you ring fence energy plants so that they can be used to kickstart other energy plants that have gone down.
Premier Alan Winde says he's asking Treasury for over R1 billion to help the poorest of the poor with the energy crisis.
In a nutshell, that money will be used for emergency packs for indigent families or people that can't afford to have mitigating measures. Now, of course, we can't do it to every single household, but the criteria we're looking at the moment.
The money will also be used to attract specialist skills.
How do we make sure that we've got project managers in place, that we've got transaction managers in place? Because remember, these are new things that haven't happened before in municipalities. So how do we enable that space? So you'll see money being used for that.
Winde promises that just like the COVID-19 pandemic, the province will put checks and balances in place to prevent corruption during tender processes. Ayesha Ismail, Cape Town.